Let's go. Come on.
Tonight, it's Live with Vince Eliot.
Live with Vince Eliot.
Tonight on Live with Vince Eliot, from the kitchen of Say Grace, it's Felesha Bell, creating delicious dishes with fresh ingredients and a good helping of faith. And keeping the show on track, co-host Erica Mack.
Erica Mack. Who's the Mac? Let's get it.
Well, hello. Yes, it is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Hello, viewers.
This is Live with Vince Eliot. I am Vince Eliot, and she is
Erica Mack, and we welcome you viewers back again to another fantastic Tuesday evening. We're so happy that you're here, and not only that you're here, that you've subscribed, which we want to remind all viewers to go and subscribe to The Vince Eliot at YouTube. That is The Vince Eliot at YouTube. And now after you finish subscribing, make sure you hit that notification so that you are notified when we're live. And lastly, but not leastly, the most important thing is to make sure that you like, and share, and like, and share, and like again. That's most important.
Yeah, well, it's not that we just like to be liked. Of course, we like being liked, but you know how the algorithms work. They need to know that people actually like us so we can get all the things. So anyway, this is another Tuesday where we are excited once again about today's show. So today we're going where we've never gone before on this show. If you saw the promo, you know exactly where we're going. We are going to the kitchen. Yes, my guest today is going to bake up some healthy treats, cookies, in fact, live here on the show. So I'm excited about that. Her name is, drum roll please. There we go. Felesha Bell is on the show tonight. Glad you picked up on that, So, she's on the show tonight, and she has her own, deal where she comes on and does a show called Say Grace. We'll tell you more about that as we get into it. In the meantime, how was your week, Miss Erica?
I did absolutely nothing exciting.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be exciting for you to share a little something about your week.
I don't know. I didn't do anything. My husband was gone for the weekend. He took his little bro vacation. So that was good and, nice and peaceful the weekend. So I want to know that I didn't do anything while he was gone. I did absolutely nothing.
Why is it that women, why you always have to say, yo, little this, yo, little that? Why y'all have to demean us like that? His bro vacation was major.
Yes, it was.
Not his little bro vacation.
You are absolutely correct. I stand corrected. I will not take that away from him. Yes, it was his fantastic, one of his most wanted to do weekend. So he had fun. Him and his friends went out. So I'm glad that they enjoyed themselves and they got some relaxation. And now they're back home. doing what they're supposed to. Going to
Well,
work.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask. Was there any bowling this week?
Oh yeah, we did. We first place team. Remember I told you that we were bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
How'd
took
that
all
go?
the we beat them.
Oh, snap.
They got no points. Usually, it's a total of
Oh,
7 points. We took all 7. So that was really interesting.
wow. So
Yeah.
you guys are in first place.
So no, we're not in second. I mean, we're not in first place. We're actually in
Oh,
third place because
oh,
they had more points than us, of course, but they didn't get any more. So that like if they lose again this week, they could lose first place. And they held
this is
first
getting
place
pretty
this whole season.
intense.
Yeah, so and then we'll take second place. So yeah.
Because the season ends in May, am I right?
No, in 2 weeks. So
Oh, 2
yep.
weeks.
The end
So
of
today is the
the last weekend of this month.
last of
Yeah.
April. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool to have done that. So we got another mountain to get over this weekend. We do that. I think we're pretty much home free. We get over this mountain. Yeah, we would be in second place. So yeah.
Wow.
Which is
Well,
good because we had dropped down to like 12.
ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
So to come back up that was great. So yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I'm going to make it a very short story, but I got to make sure I put the emphasis where the emphasis is due. God showed up and showed out for me and my family. Let's
Awesome
just say
sauce.
unexpected blessings just came pouring in and things are happening we've been praying for, and it just boom, boom, boom. He purposely does things different than how I get it. Because I got to, my imagination, I get to figuring it's going to happen this way and this is going to happen. He makes sure, okay, that's how you think it's going to happen. Now I'm going to do it a different way. And he does that every time to me. So I just need to quit trying to figure things out. That song that says,
absolutely.
that song that says, why are you trying to figure it out? I already worked it out. That's my
Worked it out.
story. Yeah. So, all right. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to what you have. But before I do that, I want to say to all our viewers, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. We are very excited about our guests. I told you about Felesha Bell is going to be on from Say Grace. She's going to bake some healthy cookies. So call your friends, call your family, text them, hey, you need to watch Live with Vince Eliot because you need to work on all that sugar you eat and all that. She's going to show you how to do it the healthy way. And you can still have your cookies and they're going to taste great. And you don't have to have all that artificial stuff in there. So she's going to show you how to do that. In the meantime, make sure you guys are giving your comments, your questions, asking our guests great questions, and then also let us know where you're watching from. So without further ado, you know what time it is. It's time for In Other News.
And now for news you may or may not be able to use. News other than Trump, COVID, or civil unrest. It's In Other News. Live from one of our remote studios, it's news anchor Erica Mack.
And welcome back to another fantastic In Other News week. In other news, woman who can't swim rescue an elderly man who fell into the harbor. So I picked this story because I'm a woman who cannot swim. However, I do not know that if I saw. And the funny thing is, I've taken lessons. I've been in classes, everything. I even told the teacher, you don't pay enough attention. So I think we're going to end this lesson right here. And I got out the pool. I've been like that all my life. So, So I don't know if I would actually be that person to jump in to save someone, knowing that I can't swim. So this woman in New York was held in hero for jumping into the Barcelona harbor to rescue an elderly man who fell in while he was feeding ducks. First of all,
wow.
Why are you out there feeding the ducks so close? But secondly, I'm so glad that she had the wits and like the fortitude, and her inertia just caused her to jump into action and to jump in. Like I said, I don't know if I would have been that person to jump in. I probably would have looked for a stick or something to, help the man, but I don't know if I would have jumped in. So for her to jump in and to help pull him out and get him out the water and things like that, an angel had to be upon her because she doesn't swim. So They got him out safely. He went to the hospital. He recovered. There was nothing wrong with him. He absolutely was fine. And all is well with Mr. Reese. That's his name.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you say how old he was?
Wait. I believe he is... Let's see here. Did they say? No, they did not give his age. They actually did not give his age. But he was an elderly man, so I'm pretty sure he probably was like 70. You know, 70-year-olds do that. My grandfather used to do it every day with some things around his house, squirrels and stuff like that.
You know, I fed the ducks. My daughter and I went to the park because she wanted to take some pictures, and so we were trying to get the ducks to come over. And so we took a little bread. We thought we were doing something. You know, we had this bread. It was like we ran out so quick. Those ducks get so aggressive.
They do.
When they realize you got that bread, they ain't afraid of you no more. They come all the way up and they be fighting each other and all of it. Oh man, it was something else. I felt so bad. I wanted to go to the store and buy a couple loaves of bread, you know, to go back out there. It was kind of fun. So, but I'm glad the guy's okay. You know, hats off to the woman who dove in to save the man, and he's okay. That's a good feel-good story. So.
It is. And another story that I did not bring up, but I just want to mention the parents out there. I read like 4 stories that happened like within the same week or just this month of parents not watching their toddlers. I know we're tired. I know we're stressed. As just toddlers being found in the woods. Like literally they run off and they in the woods. They're on top of mountains. They're in pools and stuff like that. And, you know, people don't know where the kids are. And that's a scary feeling. Parents, you know, they're fast. You know, they get quiet for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is too much. 1 second, find out where they are. Quick.
Yeah. Especially those, you know, 7 and unders, you know, they just, you got to save them from themselves, you know.
From themselves.
Well, listen, we're going to get into the show. We're going to introduce our guest. And do all the fun things that we do right after a short break. In the meantime, before we go, I want to make sure I remind you guys to get ready with your comments and questions. What's up to J. Nicole Jones? Thank you for joining us today. I don't think I've seen J. Nicole Jones. I don't know. Maybe she's one of those Q Crew people. I don't know. But listen.
But welcome.
Yeah, welcome. And I want to make sure that you remember to share on your Facebook, on YouTube, whatever. Let some people know. Oh, that's Janine. I know Janine. Yeah. Listen, I want to make sure that you guys are sharing, liking, subscribing, doing notifications, all of those things. And then when we come back, we're going to introduce our guest. And in the meantime, I'm going to play a little clip from her show, Say Grace, so you can know exactly who we're talking about, and then we'll be right back right after this.
Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly share with you an easy recipe for salted caramel apple dump cake. It's basically an apple cobbler, but 10 times better. So, let's get started.
Hey everybody, Vince Eliot saying thank you for tuning in. Real quick, I wanted to invite you to become partners with us and contribute to our success. Our success is your success. One way that you can do that is by subscribing to our YouTube page, The Vince Eliot. Click on the notification so that you are notified when we go live or upload new content. Secondly, please share this broadcast with your family, friends, contacts, Craig and them, Cud and them, share with everybody. Lastly, you can contribute to the success of the broadcast with a financial contribution of only $1.25 a week, $5 a month, or $60 contribution for the year by using the Cash App information that's on the screen, $Live with Vince Eliot. So thank you for helping us to bring information, education, inspiration, motivation, and yes, a few laughs to the world. Oh. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Vince Eliot. Listen, if you or someone you know has information, education, inspiration, motivation, even if they can bring the fun and you think they would be a great fit for Live with Vince Eliot, we are always looking for interesting guests with interesting topics, whether they're in the arts or whether they're doing some form of business. We want to hear from you. All you got to do is contact us at thevinceeliot@gmail.com. You never know, you could be our next guest.
jump right in. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get these beef neck bones seasoned up with about 21 seasonings in there. We've also got garlic powder, and then later I'm going to put some Worcestershire, bay leaves, and onion.
Well, you just saw a little snippet, but now you're about to see the real deal. This is our guest tonight. Her name is Felesha Bell. I like the way she's tried to say Worcestershire. I got a brother-in-law who's since passed on, but he used to crack me up. He used to call it wash dish right here sauce.
What's this right here? Wow.
I've never heard anybody say that before. Worcestershire was wash dish right here. Anyway, let me introduce my guest. Felesha Bell is a Tex-Mex foodie cook, married to a Southern comfort foodie, of course, praise and ballroom dancer and follower of Jesus. She enjoys traveling, decorating, dancing, and, well, the obvious, good comfort food. Cooking and baking for family and friends, and especially for her wonderfully supportive hubby, Willie brings her so much joy. She loves keeping his belly happy, or anyone else in Southeastern Michigan for that matter, with delicious, yummy food. I don't know. I think that's kind of showing that she keeps. Anyway, I digress. She hopes her little corner of the internet inspires others to get their own creative juices flowing in the kitchen. Here to bring us healthy choices, even with our desserts. Today it's going to be cookies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest. It is the one and only Miss Felesha Bell. Yeah, hold on. Let's get the crowd. Wait. We got to get the right crowd. Let's get the right crowd going in there. Let's see if we can get them. Oh, there it is. There they are. Yeah, Felesha. It's amazing how people's audio is able to come in. It's amazing technology works that way. So thank you for being on the show. Welcome. Your first time on Live with Vince Eliot. And like my tradition is to give you an opportunity to just say hello and whatever you would like to say to our viewers.
Hey, folks. Thank you so much, Vince, for having me and Erica. I really appreciate the time and energy. I'm just so excited to just share this great recipe with the world. It's very delicious, and I'm sure that you're all going to enjoy it.
Well, Sabrina Nash just came on, and she's probably ready to learn how to make these healthy cookies. Can you tell us what you're making today? I just keep calling them healthy cookies.
Right. So actually, more specifically, they are paleo chocolate chip cookies. Have you guys ever
That's what I meant.
Paleo diet before?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So, of course, the hunter and gatherer kind of caveman diet.
Right.
And basically, you're staying away from your grains, your sugars, your dairy, and things that are going to upset the gut and cause a lot of inflammation in the body.
Yes.
So when you do that, the gut is the host of so many illnesses that, can start in your body. And so I believe if you heal your gut, you can heal your body. So these paleo cookies help do just that.
Well, listen, here's the deal. Now, we talked about this before the show. If you watch any other cooking show or you watch any talk show and somebody comes on and cook, it's tradition that the hosts of the show get to sample. So I don't know how you're going to figure that out, but we have to get a sample.
We're going to come up with something.
Okay, that's the deal. That's the deal. All right. So what do we need to do to get started? What do we need to do here?
Okay, so we're not using, like I said, grains. We're going to use an almond flour. Okay.
Yes.
So we've got almond flour here. I'm going to get into the bowl. I see that. And this is a really fast recipe.
And how much almond flour are we using?
Almost 2 cups. And this full recipe is available to all of you on saygraceblog.com, by the way. Okay.
Oh, okay. So we need to put that on the screen. Saygraceblog.com. Okay.
Yes. And so then we've got a little leavening agent. We've got some baking soda in there. And then how about some sea salt? Got the sea salt in there. And then all we're going to do now is just go ahead and whisk that together. Make sure it's all incorporated together. And then we're going to set this aside. And then we're going to go with our wet ingredients. Okay. So we've got some coconut oil. You guys like coconut oil? Anybody?
I love coconut oil. I love cooking my eggs with it. I really
do you?
Yes.
Wonderful. So yeah, this is a refined one. So just in case, you don't like the flavor too much, you can use the refined because there's choices out there.
Yes.
And but of course, we've got actually coconut going in this cookie, so that part really doesn't matter. And then we've got some pure maple syrup. So Vince, instead of using that sugar.
Oh, why you call me out? That's what I want to know.
That's some maple syrup for you, okay? Pure
Now listen,
maple syrup.
I got to let you know something that I'm a man of many talents. So in the 7th grade, I took cooking. All right. So let's just put that out there. And I learned that you mix your dry ingredients separate from your liquid ingredients. So I know I'm one step away from a chef. So continue. I know what you're talking about.
Right. Good
job. I know what you're talking about. I know something. 7th grade. We're only talking about 40-something years ago, but I mean, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
Now just adding in an egg, okay, as a binder, of course.
Yes.
And then we're just going to whisk this all together.
Question with the paleo, I understand, it's, the diet of it. If you're have an egg allergy, is there, what do you suggest they use instead of the egg?
So you could have you ever heard of a flaxseed egg?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you could do that. It doesn't, to me, bind as well as a natural, egg, but it will work in a pinch.
But it will work, yeah.
It will work. And then now we're going to put in some Say Grace vanilla extract, which you guys can get in my kitchen.
Wait a minute.
Let me shake
I'm
it
sorry.
up.
Did you just say that you got your own brand of vanilla extract?
Yes. This has been steeping for over 2 years now, by the way. Yes. So it's really good. It's really yummy. So I just shake it up to get those vanilla beans working again. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in there. Yum. You can see all those seeds. It smells so good in here. Wish you had smell-o-vision.
Oh, man. I can see that coming together.
Okay, so now that's all mixed up. Now we're just going to put this in our wet into our dry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait for y'all to taste it. It's so good.
I'm holding you to that too. And so now tell me how long, what got you started doing this?
Okay, so when I was growing up, I absolutely loathed helping my mama in the kitchen, okay? I did not want to have no parts of it. She wanted me to grate the cheese and do all this and prep the onions. I just did not want to do it. I just didn't. And so then one day when I moved out, I was all moved out and I had my own apartment. They assigned me Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, wow.
My first time cooking for everybody, Thanksgiving dinner. And it was such a success that everybody just loved it. And of course, Mama gave me, her recipes. Right. And, I followed those back then. And everybody was so happy. And they had happy bellies. And they were like, "Ooh, I want more." And that's where I got the bug. I was like, I love the smiles that I get and the joy from people enjoying my cooking. So that's where the bug came from.
So it's sort of like what you hear comedians say when they get that first laugh. It's like addictive. You get that appreciation from the audience. So you weren't going to tell jokes. You went to the kitchen. I got you. Okay. Yes. So this is all incorporated and mixed up. So now we're going to put in some unsweetened coconut. You don't want sweetened coconut. You're going to use unsweetened coconut. And then we've got some pecans.
Oh, they have pecans in them.
My mother loved pecans.
And chocolate chips.
She's probably in heaven getting all the pecans that she can take.
Now, these are Enjoy Life brand chocolate chips because typically, chocolate chips have dairy in them. So these are allergy friendly chocolate chip. And because they have 70% chocolate, they're more of a dark chocolate. It's okay. It's paleo friendly. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Paleo friendly. Yeah. That's exactly what I need in my life. Paleo friendly. That's what I want.
Right.
I'm going to look that word up real quick. Paleo friendly. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is all mixed up.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fast.
You see how quickly that came together?
Yes.
Wow, you did that in like, 7 minutes or something like that.
Now we're just going to get them on the cookie sheet.
Okay. And then we can get this recipe where again? Say Grace Blog.
SayGraceBlog.com.
Right there at the bottom of the screen. My producer has that.
So you're just going to take your handy dandy
cookie.
I don't have one of those. What I'm supposed to use to get
all right,
these
so now
cookies out?
You can just use a spoon. You don't have to. Let's see. I want to make sure everybody can see.
All the fancy cookware.
I like my tools.
So now
easier.
Yes.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
My wife is allergic to coconut. Can we just take out the coconut and still be good, or what? A replacement?
You could, but because almond flour, it needs a bit more of a stabilizer. Okay, everything would fall apart if you didn't put the coconut. Helps it stay together. So you probably have to do something different because this, the basis is a coconut oil, of course, too.
Mm-hmm.
But let me think about what I'm going to do for Miss Carla.
Yeah. Well, you got keep in mind, she definitely is a homegrown, been cooking since she was 9.
Right.
A paleo type person.
Yeah, she's the type that'll sit there and watch and go, I like that. I think I'm going to swap this for that, and she'll experiment and try it, and then boom.
Wonderful, and that's what you have to do.
My only complaint is that my wife will not write down the miracles she creates, and then she forgets how she did it, and it's like it might be a once in a lifetime deal. Go ahead, Erica.
Jay Nicole wants to know: are there any other types of flour that are healthy to use?
Oh, absolutely. So any of the nut flours are good, or even if you're not going paleo, then you could do a rice flour instead. It just really depends on the reason that you're making a change. So we just need to know exactly what your gut can handle and what it can't, and then we can kind of go from there.
And that's the hard part. Now you jumped into a whole nother realm of eating and just dietary when you talk about the gut and knowing what you are sensitive to or not sensitive to, which a lot of times people don't. When you talk about flour and things like that, people don't really realize that you have sensitivities to the flours, the things that you're eating. You think you're bloated because you're full. You're actually bloated because of the sensitivity to the flour. So, you just jumped into a whole nother pool.
Right. And don't take one of those sensitivity tests. You just be all messed up. It's like, oh my God, I get it. Yeah, you definitely need to know. But just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with bone broth.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Bone broth.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what that is a wonderful way to seal your gut if you're finding that you have leaky gut issues. That will absolutely help you seal your gut and kind of reset yourself.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Do you make your own?
Yeah, you make your own bone broth, or if you're in a pinch, you can always get it. Everybody is carrying it now.
Yes.
Not just, your chicken broth or just regular beef broth, but actually look for bone broth because, the bones have been steeping and cooking away, and you just want all that marrow and all that good stuff.
We're stalling on the cookies. How long?
I'm sorry. Okay, so these are going to go in a 350-degree oven for about
that's what I'm talking.
15 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. So you preheated it, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Let's get those in because I want to sample these before the show ends. Yeah. That's right. Let's get those puppies in there. Yeah. And then, and so talk to me while those are getting ready. Talk to me about, you have a media following and show, on Facebook and YouTube. Let's talk about the social media show.
Yeah.
How'd that come about, and tell me what's that all about?
So SayGraceBlog.com has been around since 2015 is when I started it. And I dabbled a little bit in the video trying to do things myself, and it was just way more difficult than I wanted to be able to handle. And so we decided to really put ourselves out there and really put some good professional looking videos out. And then I was sought after with actually the network.
We're not talking about that yet. We're gonna talk about the blog. Let's talk about the blog. Yeah, we're saving that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of those good places to be where I've developed a great following. Love to be able to interact with all the people that follow SayGraceBlog.com and them to tell me, what's working for them, what's not, what they like, what they don't like, and that kind of thing. So that helps me kind of steer the way.
Okay.
Of the nut flowers, I want to get back to J. Nicole's question. Which one would be closest to regular flour?
Closest to regular flour? They're really not. You really can't compare them because there's no gluten. The reason people like bread and wheat and stuff is because of the gluten. That's the feel good stuff.
Is that what it is? Is that why I like some of the stuff I like?
Yeah.
Oh, know thyself.
Right. So you just have to kind of retrain your taste buds and and what you like, just to make sure that you're living a healthier lifestyle. And I find that having a body that's non-inflammatory feels a lot better than being inflamed.
Yeah. Especially since I'm not getting out there exercising like I'm supposed to. I need to at least try to eat better, know. So, all right. So this show, how often are you uploading a new video?
So we upload a couple videos a month, but there's already a big host of them out there already that are even from past times that you guys can go ahead and check out. But yeah, I've got, I don't know, maybe about 25 or so out there for you guys to go ahead and check out.
Now, do we have the YouTube link and the Facebook link?
Yeah, so the Facebook is Say Grace Blog, the / Say Grace Blog, and that'll come up. And the same for actually YouTube as well. Oh,
okay. Oh, wow. So you got your own URL. That's saying something. You got to have a certain amount of views and followers to do that. So, and you've been doing this since 2015, 6 years. Wow. Okay. All right. I see you. All right. So go ahead.
No,
you say you had a question? Oh, okay. So when they come on here, you're cooking. Is Say Grace all about healthy eating, or are you doing a little bit of that? You throwing in some of that stuff that we like, but maybe we shouldn't have too often.
Right. Now, don't remember what you read. Now, I'm married to a Southern. Okay? And he likes his grits and his meat and potatoes. So
yeah, you gotta throw something in for a brother,
Right, absolutely. And he will dabble into some of the healthy stuff too, and he finds it great. And as a matter of fact, if it's on the blog, it means that he really enjoyed it. I don't just put anything out there. It's got to be something that he really enjoys and the rest of the family as well. So
right.
Perfect. Tried and tested. And Willie approved.
Willie approved. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you joined us late, if you joined us late, we're on with Felesha Bell of Say Grace. She has her own blog. She's on Facebook. She's on YouTube. And she is teaching different recipes and showing you how to cook. But today, she's on showing us how to make healthy cookies that taste great. Now, I'm going to be the judge of that. And Erica's going to be the judge of that because she promised us that these cookies bake really fast, and she's going to allow us to taste some. How she's going to do that?
Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly share with you an easy recipe for salted caramel apple dump cake. It's basically an apple cobbler, but 10 times better. So let's get started. Now you're just going to place those sliced onions all over the top of the neck bones and squirt some Worcestershire, however you say it. Next, toss in some bay leaves and line the pan with some agua, as my Jackson says.
Hey everybody, Vince Eliot saying thank you for tuning in Real quick, I wanted to invite you to become partners with us and contribute to our success. Our success is your success. One way that you can do that is by subscribing to our YouTube page, The Vince Eliot. Click on the notification so that you are notified when we go live or upload new content. Secondly, please share this broadcast with your family, friends, contacts, Craig and them, Cud and them, share with everybody. Lastly, you can contribute to the success of the broadcast with a financial contribution of only $1.25 a week, $5 a month, or $60 contribution for the year by using the Cash App information that's on the screen, $ live with Vince Eliot. So thank you for helping us to bring information, education, inspiration, motivation, and yes, a few laughs to the world. Oh. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Vince Eliot. Listen, if you or someone you know has information, education, inspiration, motivation, even if they can bring the fun and you think they would be a great fit for Live with Vince Eliot, we are always looking for interesting guests with interesting topics, whether they're in the arts or whether they're doing some form of business. We want to hear from you. All you got to do is contact us at thevinceeliot@gmail.com. You never know, you could be our next guest.
Hey, this is Shanice Rollins, movement artist, and you're watching Live with Vince Eliot.
Then we're going to take some olive oil and drizzle on top for roasting. And then we'll take a little bit of, I like to use kosher salt. And then we'll put some black pepper.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, this is live. That means anything can happen. So, sometimes we got our finger on the trigger and, when you hold it there for a second, sometimes you just, the nerves just boom. And then next thing you know, you click something you didn't mean to click. That's okay. Listen, I wanted to make sure you guys knew that today we are baking healthy cookies. And so we're not baking them. Actually, Felesha is baking them, and she's already popped them into the oven, and she promised that when they came out, she was going to give us some. So we are going to hold her to that, and through the magic of, live television, if you will, those cookies are going to be ready, and we're going to get to sample some of those cookies, just like they do on the other talk shows, because I want my sample. So, Erica, I hope you brought a paper towel, a napkin, or something, because I don't want crumbs all on your face while we doing it. So, Felesha, first thing we want to know is, when are those cookies going to be ready? When can we taste them? And then we're going to talk about the big news that you have that you tried to spill earlier. When are those cookies going to be ready?
I think we're ready, guys.
See what I'm saying?
So how long did they take?
About 14 to 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Got it.
Yeah. So we lost track of time. It's probably been about 14, 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and pull those cookies out, shall we?
Somebody's hungry.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh man, come on. Those look awesome. Let's put those up. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now you gotta pass some to us.
Okay. All right. They're a little warm now, so watch yourself. All right. A little warm.
Put them all the way up there. Let me grab some. Me and Erica get one. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not the one.
I got mine.
Whoa, I dropped mine. Whoa. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what we got here. This is amazing.
Wait.
You gotta say grace.
Father, we thank you for these cookies that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our body.
Yes.
We trust that they're cleansed by your word. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Wait a minute. Erica got 2 cookies. Wait a minute.
Yes, I did.
I got another one over here. I took 2. All right, let's see what we got happening. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, viewers. This right here.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my goodness. You see, I'm gonna do something I know Erica didn't do. Watch it. Watch yourself. Watch it.
Yeah. Did we just talk about leaky gut?
It's almond milk.
Is that almond milk, Vince?
That is almond milk. Yes, it is.
Oh. Okay, you safe. I have some of that
These
downstairs.
cookies,
I do.
These cookies are really
These are good.
soft too. Yeah,
Aren't
they're
they
really
good?
soft. Got a lot of chocolate chips in them.
Tender.
Oh,
Yeah.
very tender.
I just
And
want to send a
juicy.
shout out to my producer and to my intern who didn't get any cookies. I mean, just trust me when I say they're good. Maybe we can mail you some.
Very, very good. With no sugar.
My intern Sydney said it's all love, so she's not going to quit on me. My producer, on the other hand, she just said one word. I don't know if I can repeat it live, but she said that.
I'm so glad you guys like them.
Oh,
I
those
do.
are delicious.
I absolutely do.
And so with them being healthy, I can eat as many as I want. Is that right?
Well, moderation still is in play.
Okay, all right. Okay, look, you've been waiting to spill the beans. Go ahead and tell people
That's like almost rich.
what has taken place because of your 6-year faithfulness online doing your show, Say Grace. What has transpired just recently?
Yes, God has been so faithful throughout this whole process. And I was approached by the Black Women's Empowerment Network. They saw the show and they really appreciated the style. And they thought I would be a good fit for the network. So they invited me over to their network, which is streamed on Roku. You guys ever heard of Roku?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yes, God has been very faithful, and I am forever grateful for this open door of opportunity that He has provided. So yeah, the network, basically.
Q guy is late. That Q guy is
That's
late.
my audience. That's my audience. I don't know what's his problem.
So, and the network is basically designed to bridge the gap of knowledge amongst women to inspire, empower, encourage, and support others. So I do it with cooking. So you can catch all of the episodes over there on the BWE network.
So they're streaming now?
They're streaming now.
They're streaming now. Okay.
Wow.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So,
you guys
like-
have to check out the latest one where I brought Jackson aboard, and
I watched that one.
Yeah.
He's a natural, okay?
Wait a minute. Sabrina, let me give Sabrina her sound effect. Put Sabrina's comment up, please. That one, and then the next one. There we go. That's Sabrina. Yep, you can hear. So now the thing is that you're on the Black Women's, what is it called again? The
Black Women's Empowerment Network.
Black Women's Empowerment Network.
Yeah.
You got on there first, and then you went to another level and got on Live with Vince Eliot.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit. Oh man! Hey, Simone Summers says I made the dress from your blog. It was delicious, better than my usual stovetop stuff. Oh my goodness! No, you didn't. Stovetop stuff. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna mess this name up, so I'm gonna leave it on to Erica.
Yeah. Actually, that person is my uncle. As I'm looking at it, I'll mail him some. Oh, sure, okay. I'll mail you some.
I think we can make a cut off of this. Maybe sell them. We get them from Felesha wholesale, and then sell them to him for a markup.
I found these at one of those healthier food chains, and they were like for $4. They were like $10.99 for $4.
Yeah.
For $4.
Wow. So that begs the question: Are you selling any product?
Well, I do have the kitchen boutique at saygraceblog.com that you guys can check out. I've got some, inspirational items on there it's like a kitschy boutique. And I've also got the vanilla in there too.
Nice.
If you guys want to try the homemade vanilla.
Have you thought about putting these on the market though? I know what you're talking about with the cookies for that's $10.99. Absolutely. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But have you thought about putting these on the market or just,
You know what? Eventually I will be getting a food license where I'll be able to do things like that.
Yeah.
I would love to, for sure.
Yeah.
Part of the process.
I'm gonna tell you something, especially now since you got your own TV show. Sooner than later, I think you need to do that. Like, you need to be working on that tonight. I mean, you just, you get 10 cookies for whatever the going rate is, and you just start mailing out. Get Willie and Jackson, man. That's your own crew. Start bagging them babies up and shipping them on out, especially Jackson. Now, he's going to eat one for every one he sends out, so you don't have to make double.
And he loves it.
In case you all don't know.
About him having them because, they don't have the refined sugar.
Yes.
So
yeah. If you all don't know who Jackson is her 2-year-old, right? 2-year-old son. Yeah, 2-year-old son, and he is adorable. Oh my goodness, two is that age. So I'm excited. I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
I'm looking for. Tell us again where. I mean, is that only on Roku? I'm sorry, did I miss what else it was on?
Yeah, it's only on Roku. Of course, I'm on YouTube, but this network is only on Roku for now, where you can check out. There's a tons of shows on there that you guys can check out in addition to the Say Grace Cooking Show.
Well,
I like that. Okay.
I'm now going to have to get your autograph. I mean, being in production as long as I have, and having met many celebrities, I typically don't ask for the autographs. I like to get the pictures. Maybe I'll get the picture and the autograph from you. So that way,
we'll see what we can do.
Let me talk to your people. My people talk to your people. So do you have any plans? Anything? I mean, obviously this is brand new, so you're trying to get your arms, wrapped around this. What's next for Say Grace?
Well, it has always been my dream at some point to open up a kitchen boutique for people to kind of drop in and gather and share and things of that nature. So that's definitely on the horizon for Say Grace, for sure.
Share us and like recipes. Are we cooking? Are you like having,
we're
like
eating,
a kitchen, or are we just eating?
we're eating, and there's classes.
Okay. Yeah.
Kitchen boutique items that you can't normally find. It's hard to find stuff. So yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
So
I love it.
You mentioned that you were
put his 7th grade skills to work.
Can't get rusty, they used to call me Chef Boy RV, so well, actually I used to call myself that, I call myself that, Chef Boy RV. But anyway, you mentioned about getting the license, so I assume that you're not catering, or is catering something you desire to do?
No. See, I think that would take all the fun out for me.
Yeah.
The pressure of the whole catering scenario, it wouldn't be as fun for me anymore. But like with the kitchen boutique, what my plans would be to feature one dish for the day, and once you're out, we're done for the day, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that would be more fun to me, to feature something special for each day.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm an entrepreneur through and through. And I'm always thinking networking. I'm always thinking making some money. I can't get my wife. She makes so many great dishes, and I keep trying to get her to, like, we could get paid. She's like, I ain't trying to do that. So that sounds like the same thing you're saying, but I'm just thinking, what if I drop some money on you to make me a bunch of something wholesale, and then I just go and sell it? The trunk of my car, just be like, got them cookies, dog. Got them cookies right here. Got them cookies, dog. So we'll work something out. My people will talk to your people. My people will call Jackson and talk to him. we see what we can work out. And I'm looking forward to that. So listen, folks, if you haven't already, go to Say Grace blog.com. That's right. You're gonna get the videos, you're gonna get the recipes, you're gonna get the store where you can get some of the product, and then I'm sure there's some mention now about Roku and how to find the network and all of that on there, or there will be, I'm sure, soon. So I mean, is there anything else that you want to share with our viewers that you haven't shared?
I just want to encourage everybody to just go and have fun in your kitchen, become inspired by some of the recipes that are out there and make them your own, and make happy bellies within your family and your friend circle.
I love it. Happy bellies. Yes. I need to figure out what I'm going to cook tonight.
Now, you had Jackson on one of the shows, and I didn't get to watch that one, but how was he as an assistant?
He got that takeover spirit, okay?
He's his father's son.
I'll do it.
He's a chip off the old block. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say? I'm sorry.
What's next? Let's get on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't figured it out, I know this family, and so I have to tease her husband because I have to. I mean, that's just what I do. And then, of course, Jax can do no wrong. But I say that not living with him, because I know all 2-year-olds challenge you. So that's another story. But then I really want to tell you that you made some years ago some red velvet cupcakes. Oh my goodness. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm gonna present to you some form of deal that we can work out where you make a bunch of those red velvets, and I'm gonna try to get as many to market as possible without eating them up. And if I can sell 2 or 3 per dozen, then I might be able to make a few dollars.
Those are huge hit. They're a huge hit.
Yeah.
Every time
now,
I
here's
bring
the
them,
problem with that.
Go on so fast.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with that, though. Once I get, it's sort of like, I hate to compare myself to this because I'm so far from it, but sort of like the drug dealer gives you a little taste. Then you get hooked and addicted. It's like, then they're going to be coming around, hanging around my porch, fiending for them and following the car. You're going to have to keep coming with
be him. He going to be the fiend.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm getting them for free. I just need 3 more dozen. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, thank you again for coming on the show. We appreciate you showing us how to make those cookies. I don't know if you should have showed me that, because now I know how to make the cookies.
Yes,
I go to and I might be making those cookies once every
Once a month.
Yeah. So,
but I think you would rather have this than like to go and make a pound cake, which is really what we would do.
What?
It's just enough, viewers. This is just enough. If you have a sweet tooth or anything, this is absolutely enough. You can do this and not feel bad about it.
Yeah. And next time we have you on the show, notice I said next time, you have to do the red velvet cupcakes. You got to do it. Do it.
Shit, I want something else, like lamb chops.
You want lamb chops? I got a good recipe for lamb chops, y'all.
Yes. Is that right? Well, we might have to catch that on the show. I don't know. Either way, I got to know how to make those red velvet cupcakes. In the meantime, go ahead and you get the last word. Even if you just want to wave goodbye, whatever you want to say, you got the floor.
Thank you guys so much.
This
was such a blast. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Well, Maria says this is amazing. Thank you. Hang out for us for a moment backstage, and Erica and I will close out the show. Erica, that is the first time we had someone come on and cook in the kitchen live on the Air Force like that. And the amazing part was she gave us samples.
Yeah. You see me? Yeah, you see.
Well, I'm gonna have to reach out and get my other one over here.
No.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I think that's great. Viewers, definitely go and try the recipe. You can do it. It's not hard. So make sure that you go and let us know how it goes. Hit us back, next week. Hey, I made those cookies. That was fantastic. I didn't burn down my house, whatever it takes. Just let us know how it all went for you and how the family like it. I think they will like it.
Yeah. It's just a matter of adjusting your taste buds a little bit, but it tastes so great. You don't even really have to adjust your taste buds. Eat healthier. So I want to remind you guys of something that I always like to remind you of, which is we need you to support this show. You see the information there at the bottom of the screen. Support the show. Go to Cash App, $ Live with Vince Eliot. Every little bit helps. No amount is too small. So if you're going to send $2, I'm not going to look at that and go, $2? No, I'm going to be, oh, that was nice. They did something. They sent something, and it's going to contribute. So, but if you want to send $2,000, I'm not mad at that either. I'm not going to look at that and go, $2,000. No, I'll be happy with the $5,000. I'll be happy with whatever you send because it helps to support the show and helps us to keep things rolling. So, Erica, another one in the books.
Another one in the books.
What is that? Please help. Listen. Don't make me have Lil V come on here, because he doesn't know how to ask for the donations. Don't let me have Lil V come on. I got a feeling he's going to be making an appearance real soon. So I want you guys to go ahead and contribute whether Lil V comes on or not. And then you can also give with the Zelle at vince@ngpnow.com. So, Erica, that's it. That's all I got. Am I forgetting anything?
No, but the last thing, viewers, we want to remind you to make sure that you go and you subscribe to the Vince Eliot. Don't forget, while I'm talking to you right now, make sure that you are subscribed to the Vince Eliot. Make sure make sure that you try the recipe so you can let Vince know who's over here chewing how it was. Mm-hmm. And also remember that we're nothing without God, and this show is absolutely nothing without you. And that's why we need to make sure that you are subscribing and that you are sharing and that you are liking. And we will see you again next Tuesday at 7:55 here live with the Vince Eliot.
That's right. Peace. We love you.